What's up, guys? Welcome to my first video. I will have an intro in this eventually, if not the very first video. It's a good thought right away. We're already off to a good start. I'm Diego. This used to be a different YouTube channel. I'm very handsy. This used to be a different YouTube channel. It used to be a car channel. Right when I was about 19 years old, I was very into cars, and so I've had life come at me, so things have changed, and all for the better in my belief. I have my notes right here with me just to kind of get some frame going. There's no real structure in this first video. It's mainly just an introduction about what it's going to be about. No advertising besides Twitter, or X is what it's called now. That's kind of my only social media use besides Instagram. I've just been well, I guess we'll kind of cut into the notes. I was going to see how I talked it down. But social media presence is the fourth topic, or fourth way down. So we'll just start off with that because there's no, like I said, not really a structure. Just going to go with the flow. Social media presence has been like, I've taken a step back. So it started off with an impulse decision to not have social media anymore. It was just see how long I can go without it. I just got so annoyed almost, and like it was such a bad habit where I'd go on my phone and I would just see videos and not actually like anything. Like, it just made me mad and in a way miserable. I'm not saying like as soon as I got off I hated everything, but like I didn't realize how bored I would get without social media, meaning I took it away from me, because fighting boredom was one of the key things of changing kind of getting the thought process going again. I'm gonna jumble and fumble my words a lot, I'm sorry. I just get excited and want to talk about things. I used to mumble really bad. Now I just gotta remember to slow down and enunciate my words at all. So this all kind of has started in the flow of things. I'm not going to get super into detail about how everything started. Not that that's not important or it doesn't matter. It's just that within the last few days, everything all of a sudden has really started. So what started all this was I got a book. Let's find it. I got a lot of notebooks now. So it's called The Project. So this is, I don't know what the project is per se. It's just called The Project, Project Diego. So I'm going off of philosophical wisdom. I am a God believer. I will have playlists. I think that if I talk about the Bible, it's going to be like its own playlist. I'm not going to mix and mash it, because I understand people are not Christian, and I'm okay to an extent, like meaning like agree to disagree pretty much. But in those videos will be separate playlists. This one isn't about that, but I do believe in God. But I am getting into philosophy. I don't know everything about philosophy, obviously. Journaling, I've done a lot of, but having all these type of books now, I learned about different types of books. For example, like a common book, or this will be my catch-all book, meaning every notes, anything that I want to remember, grocery list. I just bought it. It was supposed to be just for a picture, because I really wanted to be articulate, like be an artist almost. But there's a lot of books I got going on, and then I have my own personal thing I got going on. I guess everything in here is personal, but I started off like kind of like a story I got going on in here as well, like with just building. And then this journal I've had kind of all over the place. First video, kind of nervous, not gonna lie, I'm just in the flow of things. But this journal right here I've had about since 2019, I believe. This is just my life. So September 9th, 19 is when I first started this journal. I've only written about 30 pages into it up to now, but I've been getting better and better at writing, especially in the project book. It started 3 days ago. I read at least a page a day 3 days ago. I've been on top of it, as you can see. I've already wrote down today's, and there's a lot going on. And so my hobbies on the sides from creating content, I've always been an advocate for content creation. I've always enjoyed it. I just never really got deep into it. Like I do here and there, I'll pick up my phrases, but this is specifically only going to be a YouTube channel. I'm not going to advertise on Instagram or Facebook or say come watch my videos. I'm just going to have it on YouTube. Whoever finds it, it's like, if you know me, you know me. If it says that I posted a video, great. If you don't know me, welcome. I'm going to try to post weekly. Well, I am going to post weekly and pick it up and see how organized I want to be, like how the steps I'm going to take on what this journey is, because each video will have a certain topic almost, like what I'm thinking about that day. Not necessarily about that day, but it could be a philosophy topic, or within those lines, or just something that's mind-provoking. Like as of right now, I'm reading the book, The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. So I technically stole this book, but I didn't. So I used to work for a pest control company, and this book was in the garbage because of its condition. It's not even intact all the way. and it has pages that stick together. Anyways, it was in the trash can, and I figured I would swoop it up because it had all the pages. And it's only $1.65 when he bought it, so I'm pretty sure this is an old book. So I was already getting into this, and I've already, from the first 48 pages or whatever I've read today, or the past 2 days, very interesting on Adolf himself. We're not going to get into specific things right now, but like I'm already getting deep diving into things. It's just like a philosophical, intellectual person. I want to be a philosopher. Like I feel like I want to leave a legacy. I want to use my brain, be its full potential, physically and mentally. Like I go to the gym, try to get those gains, you know. I'm your average guy. I'm on the West Coast. I won't give you the exact area, I guess. I don't know if that's big of a deal. Not that it matters. Not that I'm even famous. But I'm gonna do this for the love because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about being better and being more having more wisdom. So this is all for the love and all from personal reasons. If you pick up on something or if you want to hit me up about something, go ahead. We can build off that and kind of go from there. I do watch a lot of NASCAR. So like, here we'll pick up. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but like I got my die cast with me already. Dale Jr. sign, one of the goats right there. And then I am kind of a hoarder with all the hobbies. I'm into football, Steelers, NASCAR. Those are like my things I like to do. Lately I've been watching more shows, like an HBO show, for example, I've been watching movies more. I've been like into the longer media because back to the social media, I wanted to get away from the doom scroll, the 6-second videos that hit a dopamine. I wanted to get away from that. I feel like that's just not the way, life's not supposed to be lived that way, and I spent countless hours scrolling, and I'm tired of that. And I feel like longevity videos like this, to really connect with people and just see where stuff goes, is different. Living in the world, having your head where your feet is at. I am married, happily married since December 26th of 2020 to my wife Sarah. We've been together since January 12th of 2019. We have 4 beautiful children together, 2 boys, 2 girls. And then I'm going to be talking about personal experiences. I do have a lot of interest, like a jack of all trades. Like one thing I've learned about myself is I don't have a specific interest in something where it takes over. Besides this has been the most exciting thing that's not happened to me, but development for myself in a way. Because growing up, I was a big football guy. I really thought I was gonna go play college football, which I feel like I really could have. I was really good. I just didn't want to put in any of the work. But when I did, I can't test on YouTube. I was really good. So besides that, this has really got me into using my mind and being better and just what's purpose, and we'll get into those discussions. I really want to use my mind, but not an Instagram video or a TikTok video where it's like so short, you can only talk so much and you get lost in the algorithm. YouTube has an algorithm, I'm sure, but I want to utilize this as much as possible. And I do use X, so I just deleted everything, all my posts. I need to go on TikTok still and delete everything. So if you see the video before TikTok, you might get to go look at some. I'm kind of on the right track for that. No short amount of length how I want to do the video. Like I don't want it to be a full 30 minutes of just me ranting, but I do want to like a little bit of videography and drawings and kind of edit the video a little bit, not just me standing here talking, but people who have some sort of, not swag, but something about them, like they got it. They have a gift, is a better way of putting it. Somebody who has a gift, I enjoy watching. You know, I enjoy somebody just talking, and that's kind of it. Really sure what started all this, like it's just impulse decisions, but I've been thinking about it. Like I've said, I've looked at a lot of YouTube videos that are motivational, and just I want to get going. I'm really digging into the philosophy. I've been researching, reading, answering or asking the right questions and wondering why we get this specific answer for whatever reason it is. Like, what is it like to be moral? What is it like? Is it okay to lie? I just heard something about that. There's a lot of things I just want to get into. My personal experiences with life and the people I interact with. Like I have different types of books. I have another notebook as well as other ones I have. This one was called Author Diego Burriel. That's what I wrote on it. And it was about my experience with Sarah's grandpa, my wife's grandpa. His name is Ray. And just how I was listening and enjoying the moment as if I was an author, and I was trying to capture the moment as if I was an author, describing a character, remembering his traits, the way he stood, the way he laughed, the way he portrayed stories, his pronunciation, how his voice was, who he was talking to. And I honestly got that idea from this book. And this book is what got me into reading. It's called Supermarket. It is by Logic, Bobby Hall. He is a rapper. Most of you would know him, I'm assuming, if you know me anyways. He wrote this book, and I bought it just because I was just the first fan of his. I didn't become a fan of Bobby Hall or Logic until it was in the year of 2020. When I bought this book, it got me into reading. I'm like, reading wasn't that bad, because he broke the fourth wall dimension. He would talk to me, like talk to the person reading the book. And in this book, there's a guy who is undercover in a supermarket, hence the title, who is an author who has a $100,000 deal, and he's writing about people. There's a couple of few twists. It's a psychological thriller almost, the category I would put it in. And so that's where I got that inspiration from that book. So I've just been an artist. I want to be like who is it, Leonardo da Vinci? No, that's the actor. Or maybe that's DiCaprio's actor. Leonardo da Vinci, an artist, mathematician, like just someone who is a jack of all trades, who's really intellectual, a philosopher. I want to be those things, and fear, I feel like, holds people back from doing stuff. Once you stop having dreams, you just start accepting your life in the rat race or the machine. Like, you get so down deep, you'll even defend the machine, and we'll get into topics like that. And I'm very beginner. I'm not like here to say I know stuff. I'm here to let you know that I don't know things, and I was very ignorant growing up, and I've changed my ways, and I just want to be nice, because I am a follower of God, Jesus Christ. I just want to get as much as I can in this world while I can, I guess. Like I said, physically and mental, just work my way. Like in a peaceful world, like when you have someone you can rely on, who is that person? I want to be that person. I want to be the person that comes to for advice. Not to say that, or advice or help or whatever. I'm not to say that like I need to be that superhero, but imagine if you build a society or community and you have someone who is like that you can lean on, and that only creates more positivity. Even when hardships come, because life is full of trials and tribulations, you need someone to lean on. Someone who is always calm and happy in the situation, not necessarily happy, but reading the room, but who is calm, is the person I want to be. And I used to be the very opposite. I'm a very loud extrovert. I was class clown. I just always had something to say. Like, I had to say the joke even if it wasn't appropriate or read the room. I had to say it just so I didn't have a regret of not saying it. That's just kind of how I was. My mind was just always go, 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 go. It still is that way, but a lot more calm now. And creating your thoughts. The way you think is who you become. So like, there's a quote saying, the color that reflects your soul is the way you think. Something along the lines like that. I'll have better notes coming up next time. That'll be the channel. Welcome to the channel. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. I guess I'll come up with the title in like 2 seconds once I figure it out. This is episode 1, intro of Diego's thought process, or Diego's thoughts. Not those thoughts. But yeah, I'm very excited. I wanted to post this one no matter how rough and rigid it was, even if you stayed for the first 5 minutes, just to get traction, build a foundation, not with the fan base, but with people who are like me, you know? Like, almost a fan base. Like, I want to be someone that creates conversation. I want to be someone who's great. I just want to be a great person. I want to work hard for that. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I know people are scared to say they want to be great, because that's a lot of pressure that you just added to yourself. Because if you don't put a goal above you and you don't reach it, it's okay. You never had the goal. But the second you say out loud a goal and people know about it, you don't reach it, I feel like that's pressure. You let people down, you let yourself down. And I'm ready for that. Like, I want to be great. I want to be smart. I'm ready for this. So, welcome to the channel again. I'm excited. I will make an intro. Like I said, I'll have some better videography in between the videos, like with my words on going to the video continuously. You'll see what I'm talking about once I get into it. I'm ready to learn. Ready to learn about technology more, reading, writing. I'm kind of in that renaissance. Like, this is my study when I'm here to do philosophize and everything. I'm in here, I'm learning. Not always, doesn't have to be in here, but this is where, like, my study. It's my garage. It's not all the way done. This is just the corner, but we'll keep it this way. It is hot. I don't have AC. I just got a fan and another fan, but I do work in the heat, so it's not terrible. But I'm excited, and we'll see where this goes. We'll see how this even sounds at the moment. Got the AirPods in. I eventually want a mic. You know, gotta have a neon sign, better lighting with this yellow lighting. We'll get some better lighting in here, but like I said, I'm excited, and we'll see where the first episode goes after this intro. Just kind of work our way towards everything, but all right, we'll get to it.